Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I did actually want to do this during the day as it gets so dark so quickly, and I did a video this morning and then yeah, just time got away from me. So yeah, I'm going to be working on my bullet journal today, which is the Archer and Olive one that I got in my advent calendar. And I will leave my affiliate link and code so you can get 10% off your purchases at Archer and Olive, and that will give me a small commission at no cost to you. But yeah, so if we do a little revisit of what we did last time, which was the goals, the year at a glance with the calendars, birthdays, and then we picked out what January was going to be. So fairground, oil pastel, orange. So these are all the predominant things. Like, it's not going to all be orange, but the predominant colour will be orange. And so yes, I've got this box of oil pastels that I've not used. I got it, gosh, maybe at the beginning of last year. I'm not sure, but it's a gorgeous box of oil pastels, and I've been meaning to get around to using it, which is why I included oil pastels in the mediums. Now, the one thing that I'm a bit worried about is I don't know how to fix oil pastels onto paper, like so they don't go anywhere. But I thought some of these ideas are fantastic, like this one where it's all in black, and then you use the oil painting stick to smear evenly onto the background colour, and use the scraper or toothpick to scrape out desired patterns. So you can make your own like scratcher cards and things. So that sounds awesome. Right, so we'll be working with the oranges up here. I'm a little bit nervous. I haven't done really any planning at all, I must say, which was really silly of me. But no sketches, nothing. So it's all on the fly with you guys. I think I'm going to sketch out a little picture first. So I'm going to pause you guys while I do that, because otherwise this video is going to run in so long. Okay, so I'm back from outer space, and yeah, so I've got a really rough quick sketch, and I don't think that I'm going to be able to do anything very detailed. I wanted to include these like on the front page, so I've done a picture there, and then the calendar, and then I was gonna maybe ink round the edges of these so that I could pop those on, so I know what happened this month. So I know where everything went wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna do the calendar not in oil pastels, because I don't think that I can get it that fine for myself, but I am going to do it in orange if I can find an orange. Come on, I must have an orange somewhere. Oh, I have a Spectrum Noir Glitter Supernova. Let's see how orange that is. Oh, am I going to be able to rub out? It's not working very well. It's been that long that it's dried up. Ah, there we go. It just needed a shake. It just needed a shake. Oh, that's nice and orangey and sparkly. a channel called Side Gig Crafts, and you should definitely go and check it out for a start, because she does some amazing, gorgeous, crafty things. But she also does bullet journaling, and one of her goals for this year is to join in with more stuff. I think also Tony from Witchy Arts and Crafts said similar, and that is, funnily enough, one of my goals as well, is to join in with the more of the like open collabs and things like that, and just try to not be too nervous about the fact that I'm completely inexperienced with everything to do with especially crafting, and just jump in, you know, dive right on in there. Now I don't know whether to go around in black, because it will be covered up anyway by the oil. Yeah, I think I am gonna just outline the main sort of part of it, and I completely messed up the lettering. Like, my brain forgot how to do like the shadow kind of lettering, and it just looks really weird. But yeah, complete freeze out on that. Looks right, that A, doesn't it? So I think what I was doing, because I was doing the bottom bits as well, and that's not right. So that should be kind of starting there. So yeah, this isn't, I mean, I'm not doing it like super neat, because I have a feeling that it's not going to end up super neat at the end anyway. I'm trying to avoid the like areas where there are lights. I mean, I think that you can tell what it is, at least. Oh, I don't even know where to start with these. I'm just oh, it's ridiculous, isn't it? How you can really like block yourself where you're like overthinking stuff. Like, I'm just gonna start. It might be wrong, but I need to make a start. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna sort of like kind of talk myself out of doing it, where I get too anxious about going wrong, and I don't really want to do that. I don't want to not do things because I'm scared of making mistakes. I want to make mistakes and learn and kind of grow from those mistakes, rather than just not doing anything, you know. I mean, I think I got to keep in mind that that it's natural not to be great at everything, and that no one worth anything is going to be judging me, and the people that are judging me like that are like thinking, oh god, wow, she's done that rubbish, rather than having anything constructive to say, like, oh, if you had done it this way, then it would have, like, unless you're like helping me learn and grow, if you're just kind of, oh, that's pants, that's rubbish, then I don't think that it's sort of really I shouldn't be paying attention to those people anyway, because they're not adding anything positive to my life or experiences. I really appreciate constructive criticism. Well, constructive feedback, should I say, not criticism, but like feedback where it's sort of like, oh, do you know what is a really great thing to do when you are doing oil pastels? If you do such and such, that makes it easier, or you know, that sort of thing. You know what I'm talking about. But just saying something's rubbish is not very helpful to anyone. Right, so I've gone over for the yellows, and I'm gonna just do a few of these lights in yellow. Now that I've got these out, I really would like to try out some of the, like the little scratch board looks really good fun. I'd like to try that out. So I had a very sulky bunny this morning. I went to change Stripey, the hamster, the old man. I went to change his water bowl, and whenever Stripey's enclosure is opened up, Oreo automatically thinks that Stripey is getting a treat and that he's missing out, so he'll come running over at the sound of it, kind of begging for a treat. And he was in the middle of breakfast, so it's not like he didn't have food. And I explained to him that Stripey was just getting a refill on his water, that he wasn't getting a treat. And Oreo went and hid in his castle, refused to finish his breakfast until later in the morning, and like wouldn't talk to me. Back facing me, kind of silent treatment. Because he thought that I had given Stripey a treat and not him. It was adorable. He's a funny little thing. He is such a character. Yep, that's your one. You need to take the cling film off it as well. Yeah. Do you want me to sort it out, or are you alright?
No, it's fine.
Look at her, she's a good girl. It's her turn to cook tomorrow night. What are you going to cook for us, Evie?
Dunno.
Not sure yet, no?
No.
Right, tell me a bit about your school. Well, tell us, because it'll be on camera.
I don't know.
What? Tell me something good that happened today that made you smile.
I played our favourite game.
So, the things that made you smile today is that you got to play your favourite game with your best friend. You got treats, because it was her birthday yesterday.
Yep.
Anything else? Any good lessons? Did you learn anything interesting?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Things I learnt today I already knew.
Oh, okay. What's that? What did you already know?
Well, in maths, I already knew all the friction things.
Friction? You mean fractions?
Fractions.
You knew all of the frictions apart from how they're pronounced. Fractions, yeah. Okay.
And then in English, I knew most of the verbs.
Hmm.
In science, we started a new project, which is gases, solids, and liquids.
Yeah.
And I actually didn't know what a property of material was.
And what is it?
It's like something special that material has
Oh, okay.
to make it what it is. Right?
Can you give me an example?
Like, a kettle is good for making things that are hot, like
Yeah.
boiling water,
Yeah.
because it's heat resistant,
Right, okay.
and heat resistant is the property.
You see. This is good fun.
And 3 weeks and 4 days till I can change my earrings.
3 weeks what?
3 weeks and 4 days.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Wow, cool. We'll have to order those other studs soon then, won't we?
Mhm.
So that they're here ready.
When I got into school, my tummy was very rumbly.
Oh yeah, but I gave you breakfast.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how. Well, about an hour after getting into school.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Not your fault.
This is looking a little spooky.
What is?
My merry-go-round thing is not meant to look spooky.
Why don't you turn it into a ghost merry-go-round?
I don't want it to be a ghost merry-go-round. It's for January.
Okay. Why'd you choose a merry-go-round?
Because I had fun fair as my thing that I picked out for this month. Mm. Hmm.
Hmm?
I said, hmm?
Hmm?
Hmm? Hmm?
I used oil pastels when we were doing our art project at school.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Got any tips for me then? Because I haven't used them since I was at school.
if I can use a piece of paper.
Thank you for that. Can I show that? So this was Evie working on the side to cover more space, to cover more area and to go lighter, and then on the edge and then on the top, so you get this funky pattern. What's this?
That's half on the edge, half on the top.
Half on, half off. Yeah, very good. Thank you very much for your tips, Evie.
And also make sure not to touch it, because it's wet. Not wet, like...
Oily.
Yeah.
Oh, I think also to give it a bit more of a light effect, I might drop a few of these Nuvo drops just to kind of get it glistening.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
And the bit that I really don't like is just this bit here. So
Let me see.
just this section here, I don't like that bit.
Oh, I know how to fix it.
What, how?
If you add just a tiny bit of this colour, just like at the bottom, and maybe going up a bit, then it might look like it's got some light at the bottom.
Okay, yeah.
If you'd like that.
Let's try out Evie's. Like that?
Mhm.
It does actually look a lot better. Well done, Evie. Look at that. She does a good job, doesn't she?
Mhm.
She's got the eye for art. And then I think I'm gonna like what's this? That's brown. Oh yeah. Right, so I'm gonna go around this in orange. Oh, that's not working with that. No, I don't like that at all. Oh look, actually the oil pastel that I did on the back is better. Okay, so I've eaten and Evie is now in bed and hopefully this should be dry by now. Yeah, well, I mean obviously the oil. Right, and I've dug up some vellum paper that can go across there. So I'm just going to glue it onto that bit there, I think. Here we go. Ooh. I'm just gluing it onto this page because I'm not sure how well it will glue onto the oil pastels. Because vellum's not great at gluing at the best of times, I think. And then what I want to do is banged my knee on the table. Right, I think I will brighten this up a bit. Like so. I've got this from Archer and Olive box. But that's a perfect orangey, sort of burnt orangey colour. I really like that. A sec. Okay, so there's that. I just want to page a bit. Maybe something like that to pop on there, or is that just going to be too busy? Well, I like the background bits, so I'm going to glue them on first and then see what, because at the moment everything's coming kind of undone. That on. Oh, I got two there. It's like, why isn't it sticking? It's because I got two. Okay, so we could just have it like that. That might look alright, actually. I think I quite like it like that, a bit more simplified. So I'll save that for another time. January front cover. And then a really simple page here of, oh, it's all glittery from the Doctor. And that's just going to be my little spread to write down things that have gotten worse or gotten better, or new symptoms, so I do not forget, but so that I'm not writing the exact same symptoms down every single day, because I do have the same symptoms every single day, but sometimes they're worse, sometimes they're better, and it's really difficult to keep track of them in a normal way. Okay, and then I'm going to start my weeklies. No, wait. Do I want anything else? Mood tracker. If I'm honest, I don't think that I've missed the mood tracker. I don't think that it was really benefiting me in any kind of way, so I think I will leave the mood tracker. No, I think I will leave it at that for now. Keep it small and easily manageable. And I think, although I had fun with the oil pastels, where's the spongy bit that goes? That. For this time round, I'm going to leave them there with just the cover page, purely to contain the mess, because they are quite messy. And as you can see, that's already coming off on the vellum. But I definitely think I'm going to try out some different techniques with them another time. So the thing that I have trouble with is my week starts, like I start my weeks on Mondays. I don't start Sunday weeks. So, but it seems a waste just having 1 week with 1 day. So I think I'm just going to have, like, do 8 days on week 1. So I think that that will work. Right, I'm going to stick to the orange so that I do have continuity. I'm going to stick to the fairground as much as I can. But I think just with sort of patterns and like maybe take out a pattern in here. Maybe these arch lights. Yeah, I think what I will do is do so tomorrow I'm going to be making my first ever junk journal, and what I want to do with this first ever junk journal is pop all of the wonderful goodies and things, and well, not all of the goodies because they wouldn't fit into any kind of journal or anything, but I thought that I would keep it to say like the folders and things that I've received through the year could make up the pages of the junk journal, and then just different sort of memories with the kids and stuff can go in pockets and things like that. So basically memories of 2022, but made up with swap partners and pen pals, hard work, beautiful creations, so that I can keep hold of them but not have them taking up like space to the point where I have to try and find another way, because I don't want to throw them away, and this way I get to reuse them and have them part of something I'm creating, if that makes any sense at all. So I'm gonna do the lights going down. So just, this is really quick, and I want it to sort of emulate, like I say, the front cover. And obviously oil pastels aren't like super neat or precise. Well, they're not when I'm working with them anyway. So I kind of want this to be not like super neat and precise either. Not that it ever would be, because again, it's my work and I very rarely get out a ruler or anything like that. So when I was younger, I used to constantly go to the fair when it was up here, and we got to know all of the guys that worked at the fair. So when I say younger, I mean I was like between 13 and 15, those years. And we knew all of the guys that worked there, and would sort of like on their days off and stuff, we'd go down the beach with them, and because we were friends with them, it meant that we would get free, like, goes on the whatever ride they were working, so like the waltzer and stuff like that, get free rides. So to a teenager, obviously that is amazing. Nothing untoward happened. It was just innocent friendship. Just in case you're like, oh my god, 13, that's so young. But I think it was a little different back then as well. It wasn't seen as such a big thing to go out with a huge group of friends. I think just as a society we've kind of scared ourselves into a little nook, really, haven't we? Of people that are gonna do terrible things to our children. Because we hear about it from all over the world. Whereas before we were a bit more localised, and so it didn't feel like it happened all the time. But there's so many different ways of getting to people now as well. I mean, not just sort of strangers, but like with bullying and things like that. There's just, it's awful, really. I mean, kids today have so many new pressures that I never felt when I was a kid. I didn't feel like I always had to look a certain way or present myself a certain way, because I wasn't worried that someone was going to be posting it online, or like if I made a mistake, not everyone knew for years and years. My parents didn't like post it for the world to see. My friends didn't post it for the world to see, you know. We just kind of got over it and worked past it. Now it becomes a far bigger thing that lasts for a lot longer, I think. And just, yeah, kids have a lot more to deal with in that sense. So, week 1. Wow, it's difficult to write that like that. Sorry. I'm gonna have to. It's normally not too bad because I've got it sketched out, so I've just follow the lines. But to just do it like that is quite the challenge. But yeah, anyway, so we used to go to the farm fair, like we used to pretty much spend our whole summer there. And I've just noticed like how wonky it kind of goes. Whoop. Oh well, it's been on a fairground ride. Yep, that's what's happened. So yeah, we used to just spend pretty much the whole summer there, and we loved it. It was fantastic fun. Sunday the 1st. So apologies again that I'm angling this, but I do Sunday the 1st. I suppose I should really sketch this out first to make sure that I fit it in properly. Yeah, I love roller coasters and all of that kind of stuff. Right. Do you guys like theme parks and fun fair rides, or are they not your thing? I don't like it's weird because you put me on a roller coaster and I will be fine. I will enjoy it. I will love it. I don't, however, like, and I mean, like, they really scare me, are the, like the monorail type things that you get at theme parks. And they kind of go really slow and they're balanced on that rail. And it really scares me. I hate it. I mean, I'll still go on it, but I'll hate every second of it. And I will be like white knuckling it where I'm holding on to the side. And yet you stick me on a roller coaster and it will be hands up, laughing all the way. But it's something to do. I just don't feel safe in those kind of slow rail systems. They're the kind of tilting every time someone moves, and oh, I hate it. I hate it. I also don't like Ferris wheel type rides again because they're quite slow. I suppose it gives your brain time to worry about what could happen. Whereas with a roller coaster, it's all quick and adrenaline and do you know what I really would love to do? Is I would really love to go to a like a state fair in America. I'd love to do that. They look so fun. And the food looks really weird. Like just fun to try because it's a bit different. So I would love to do that. I would really love to try it out. And have any of you been to state fairs? Do you have state fairs where you are from, or anything like state fairs where you're from, where there's weird and wonderful food? What is the food, like the weirdest food that you've tried and liked, or tried and not liked, I suppose? I've had a scorpion before. I suppose that's the weirdest food I've tried. And so that's week 1. And we will swiftly move on to week 2. I think all I'll do is swap them round. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to use the pencil. How would it go? I should have used a pencil. Oh well. I quite like to find like a community sort of fete type thing in England as well, where you have like the like cake competitions and things like that, like pie competitions. That always looks good fun. I would like to enter one of those. Probably not for pie. I mean, I'm not bad at making pie. I just don't make pie very often. Not that I make cakes very often now either, but I used to be very good at making cakes. But it would be a fun thing to do with Evie as well, I think. And then she could do all the hard work. I could take all the credit. Only joking. Or like jam making, like getting jam from a local fete. That would be cool. I love stuff like that. I mean, I'm not even sure that I'd be able to manage anything like that anymore, considering I struggle to make it to even just down the road to the post office. Yeah, it would be cool to try. And Si's bought some tickets for a convention thing, like where you dress up and stuff, which I'm really looking forward to. And the reason why we're trying it out is because it has a hotel attached, like, to the event. So we've got a room, and therefore, if I can't manage, I can go and lay down up in the room while Si carries on round with our friend that we invited as well. And that means that I don't feel guilty and push myself because I feel guilty about having to stop. I also get to enjoy a little of it, you know. Which is cool. So I'm trying to find more things like that, where there's sort of room for me to enjoy what I can manage, but also have a quiet space where I can lie down and recover. If I start sort of falling over or being in too much pain or feeling too tired, I don't have to stay. Hello, bunny. Oreo is licking my toe at the moment, which is very tickly. Mm-hmm. So we have done our January funk cover in a fairground oil pastel orange theme, all those pretty sparkly lights. And then we have things to tell the doctor, week 1 and week 2. And that is it for today. No, I'm getting oil pastel all over my journal. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to give me a thumbs up and tell me about your fun fair experiences, whether it's like a state fair or a county fair or an actual fun fair type theme park. I'd love to hear your stories of what happened. That would be fab. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much, guys. Love you. Bye.